This is the Tarot and Oracle forecast for Aquarius for February 2018. This is a reading for all Aquarians. So if you would like something that's more prevalent to your particular life story or that truly amazing soulmate reading, you can contact me via the links in the description box below. We start with your relationship reading, Aquarius, move on to your general forecast and finish up with the soul path evolution reading. I have to admit that the reading for Aquarius for February is probably one of the best I've seen in a long time for any star sign. That's why the downloaded message for you was Projects and Love Reach Fruition. So February has brilliant energies available for you guys. You get worth waiting for, soulmate, love, risk, and that attunement card in relationships. This applies both to committed relationships and also to those of you looking for relationships. So if you're in a committed relationship, something happens in your relationship in February that you've been wishing for. You've been wishing for it for quite a while, and finally it reaches fruition. So if it's something you want to change in your relationship, something you wish would happen in your relationship, if you were hoping you would get engaged, if you're hoping you would get married, whatever it is, or that your partner would live up to some expectation that you had of them that was really important to you, February is the month where this is quite possibly going to happen. This is soulmate energy, so these are partners that belong with you, that you've signed a soul contract with, right? I discuss those in my soulmate readings. So if you're looking for someone, if you're not in a partnership, that isn't a relationship, and you're waiting for someone, you've been waiting for quite a while, this person was well worth waiting for, and they arrived for you in February. The love card, of course, says it all. This is love on all levels. This is love that's going to be exchanged with your partner when they live up to that expectation, or do that something, or go down on one knee and propose to you, or they come into your life, whatever the case may be, that opens up that channel for love again. There's risk involved here. I think it's perhaps for Aquarius to open their hearts again. That attunement card, as the final card says, though, take that chance, because the two of you have that attunement. You have that deep sort of wordless understanding. You don't need words, the two of you. You resonate, you relate on some other level. So open your heart to them, whether it's someone new coming in or your partner that does that something for you that you've been waiting for. Take the chance with them. It's well worth it. This spread of cards is just one of the best I've seen in a long time. So whatever the case may be, like I say, if you're in a relationship or waiting for one, there's beautiful energy surrounding you guys in February. Wonderful potential for you. I will always say the energies surround you. It's up to you to grab them and use them to their full potential. I will describe their full potential to you. You need to grab and hold on to them. So if you don't take that risk, if you worry too much, if you focus on what's not working, then you will just negate these brilliant, beautiful energies that are available for you in February. Really nice relationship reading, guys. If we move on to your general forecast, you get Adventure, Don Juan, the Sun, and the 8 of 5 fell out of the deck as I was putting these cards down, so it was no doubt intended for you. So the Adventure with Don Juan and the Sun says to me that in February, you have a short-lived adventure, right? It's just something that crops up in your life. It's out of your normal comfort zone, it's out of your box, but it's fun and it's good, because the Sun says, the Sun speaks about fruition and culmination and growth and expansion and that enjoyment of something for the pureness of it, for pure enjoyment. So whatever this short-lived thing is that comes up in your life in February, can be in your career, your general life, your family life, it's not going to last a long time. It's maybe they're just for February, but it's well worth just setting your teeth into and really enjoying whatever it is. It probably involves somebody who comes into your life and kind of shifts all the pieces around for you. And it's short-lived. They may just be out of your life again by the end of February. But this is more on a practical level, right? So it's more for your career life, more for your general life, not so much your relationship life. The Sun says, though, this person does bring that into your life. They bring that through naive enjoyment, that brilliant warmth and happiness of some kind of adventure that makes you possibly even feel like a child again. seriously. And that 8 of fire speaks about things coming to fruition. It speaks about things reaching their goals, about sudden, swift action and change that sends you on the direction to that goal. So whatever this short-lived adventure is for you in February, its end result is going to be that it possibly clears the path. It clears energies. It shifts energies for you so that you have a quicker, more direct path to that goal of yours that you are after. Also very, very nice reading. Now, if we look at your soul path evolution reading, this is particularly interesting because this is now the energies that your soul is wanting you to experience, the experiences the soul wants you to have, and they manifest now in your relationships, your general life, your career life. There's mating, magpie, and 7 of air. Mating says it all, right? This is you and your partner. This is you and you in a partnership, the two of you getting together and creating new life, be it literally or be it metaphorically speaking. Two of you get together and you're creating a new life, a new place to live, a new way of living. You may even move. It could be, I don't feel long distance moves here. I feel short distance moves here. So you could move house, you could move into a new gym even, go to a new gym together. There's that kind of feeling, but it's the two of you making a decision together and making a new life together. That magpie talks about that collaborative energy, about that busy, talkative, productive, but very busy energy. It's a busy energy. It's that energy when a whole lot of people get together and they're really enjoying themselves and they're doing things, if you understand what I'm saying. Now that 7 of air is particularly interesting coming up here. This says on a very deep level, and it's interesting, you get 2 very light cards and this sort of almost darker card. On a very deep level, Aquarius, what has happened is you have shifted a core belief in February. You may not even on a conscious level have been aware of it. But there's certain beliefs you held in place that were not serving you any good, and they were not serving the people around you any good either. You had a very fast, firm belief about somebody or something or the way certain things work, and that has shifted. So in the last few months, something has led to that belief shifting. Now that I've spoken about it to you, you can probably dig a little bit and think for yourself, okay, what is it that could possibly have shifted for you? It's that shift that causes this sort of channel opening, this breakthrough in your life where love and projects reach fruition. Very, very nice reading, Aquarius. Congrats, you guys have a brilliant reading for February. I will just repeat again, if you'd like a personal or private reading or that amazing soulmate reading, you can contact me via the links in the description box below. I want to thank you for watching and listening and commenting and liking and subscribing. And if anybody shares this video, a very big thank you to you.